This is Gergo with the next Go Print 3D video. You might be a little disappointed that your Sovol printer, such as the newest SV07 Plus, came with a pretty old version of the Cura slicer skinned by Sovol. It has the most optimal printer profile, but the software itself is years behind the current release. You can bring these new profiles to the newest version of Cura. My new method will even keep these profiles working in future versions of Cura. I hate it when I have to watch a long video for just one bit of information, so here's the short version. Find the link to the zip file containing the Sovol profiles in the description of this video and extract them into the Cura 5.4 subfolder in your roaming user profile under AppData. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, even if this much information was enough to help you. If you stay, I can help you with the steps to accomplish this, or if you don't want to download anything, there's also a way. So first, I will show you this quickest way to add these definition files to your up-to-date version of Cura. But at the end of the video, I will also explain how to copy them manually from the Sovol Slicer installation for other printers in the future. Now, the latest version of Cura 5.4 already includes SV06 and SV06 Plus profiles, but in my testing, they are not as good as the ones provided by Sovol in their skinned slicer. So I would recommend to use Sovol's profiles even if the slicer already has definitions for your printer. Again, if you want to do it without downloading any files, I will explain how to do that after the initial steps, which are necessary in both cases. So, step 1, we install the latest version of Ultimator Cura from their website. At the time of this video, the latest version is 5.4, but this method should work with later versions as well. Now, if you followed my last similar video on bringing Sovol profiles into Cura 5.3, when you update to Cura 5.4, it will give you an error message because these files were copied into the system folders last time. We will do it differently now. But first, we will have to remove those files which are causing the error message. So we are going to remove the SV06 Plus def.json file from the definitions subfolder, and we will remove the extruder definition file as well from the extruders subfolder. And if you downloaded my definition files for the printer graphics as well, you will also need to delete the Sovol backplate PNG from the images subfolder and the Sovol 300 platform 3D object file from the meshes subfolder. Having removed these, now Cura 5.4 should start without problems. Please test it. After testing, we need to close the app before the next steps. Unlike in my previous method, this time we are going to copy the definition files into your user profile, which will carry on to newer versions of Cura. So in step 2, we open the first file explorer window and navigate to the Cura data folders under your user profile. This is the destination folder. So we start in C, users, look up your username. Now in the view menu in File Explorer, you will need to enable the option to show hidden items. Then the AppData folder will show up, so you can go into it and into roaming and Cura. And under Cura, you will see all the different versions of Cura that you ever had installed on your computer. At least you will see 5.4 there if you've just installed and tested 5.4. Now, if you want to take the shortcut, you can download the profiles from the link in the description of this video. Otherwise, skip ahead to step 3 at 6:19 in this video, where I explain how to do it without downloading any files. The downloaded zip file contains 8 files, which should be extracted into this folder that we've just opened. The files will appear in 4 subfolders. The definition files for the 4 printers in the definitions subfolder. The extruder files for the 2 printer families in the extruders subfolder. A backplate image and a 300 by 300 printer mesh for the Plus machines in the corresponding folders in the meshes and images. And I'm sorry, I did not make these backplates and printer graphics for the regular size printers. I only have the Plus printers. And if you've extracted these files, you are ready to see if the newly added printers show up in Cura 5.4. There is one more stumbling point involved, so I recommend you to skip ahead to 9:08 in this video for that last thing to look out for. And if you were wary of downloading the definition files from my server, though they are basically just some text files and an image file and a 3D object, you can get some of these files from the installation of the Sovol slicer. You will miss out on the Sovol backplate though. In this case, we will need to install the SOVOL Cura that came with your printer on the SD card or USB thumb drive. My SV07 Plus came with Sovol 3D Cura 5.0, which is actually newer than the version they offer on their website. My SV06 Plus came with Sovol 3D Cura 1.5.6, which is older than 1.5.7 currently offered on their website. So check and compare the included media and their website and use whichever is newer. Step 4. I recommend to open the second File Explorer window pointing to Program Files Sovol 3D Cura 1.5.7 or Program Files x86, so it's a different program files, whichever place the version of Sovol Slicer got itself installed into. Either way, go to Share, Cura, Resources. We will copy printer definitions and extruders. First, under definitions, you will find the Sovol definition files for your printer, SV07 Plus, def.json. For example, SV07 Plus, def.json. We take this file and copy it over into the definitions subfolder under your roaming Cura 5.4 profile. You might need to create the subfolder definitions if it does not exist in the subfolder 5.4, and make sure to copy and not move these files. Now we look inside the definition file. This is a text file that should open with the notepad. If it doesn't, you can just drag and drop it over notepad, because this will tell us what else we will need to copy for this to work. I see a reference to SV07 Extruder 0 here. So we will need to copy that file as well. From the Extruder subfolder under Sovol Slicer into the Extruder subfolder in our roaming Cura 5.4 profile, creating the Extruder subfolder if necessary. So these are the 2 files that needed to be copied, and we are at the last step. Either way we got here. Now we have the necessary files in the right locations, and we are ready to see if the newly added printer shows up in Cura 5.4. In prepare mode, we click on the printer and select add printer. Non-Ultimaker printer group, of course. In the list of non-networked printers, we will find our printer in the Sovol 3D group. But here's the thing to watch out for. In case of my Sovol SV06 Plus, I see it listed twice. One is the profile that came with Cura 5.4, Notice the author credited as ashokwarma.com. The one we've just copied has the author set to Sovol, so we should choose that. These profiles have Sovol's recommended optimized speed, temperature, acceleration values, which will give high printing speed with optimal quality and very accurate print time estimates. If you've extracted my profiles, you will also have these random looking 300 by 300 print beds for the Plus machines with the Sovol backplate to help you orient your models. Please reward my efforts with a like for this video if you found value in my work, and I invite you to subscribe as well for more similar content to help you use your 3D printer. And check, there are already a good number of videos in the Go Print 3D YouTube channel that will help you along your 3D printing journey. Happy printing!